Say, listen.
He said he would walk for you. He said he would have ran down on the floor.
You done admitted. You done admitted to being f***ing ass by a Hollywood executive. You wouldn't fight nobody.
Y'all, this is Master P. I just want to tell y'all, subscribe to PIPERBOY Williams, your verified source of battle rap and entertainment. You heard me?
Shout out to everybody. I do want to say this before I play this. Shout out to the Danza Project. I think we may be following each other. Shout out to them. They ended up growing their channel to be a pretty good channel, you know, in terms of what's going on in entertainment. I think when I first got hip to them, they did a Smack White interview. Shout out to them. Very good interview. And then they moved on to, you know, bigger guests. They ended up having Benzino on there. They had Charleston White on there maybe a few times. And, you know, a lot of viral moments, you know, even when I think it was Benzino at the height of him going back and forth with Eminem, he got into it with like a streamer, I think Night Talk, I can't remember the dude's name. And, you know, they kind of, you know, mediated that situation. So pretty good so far. As far as I can tell right now, they got Orlando Brown and Charleston White on the same platform. This is crazy, bro. Like, first of all, Orlando Brown constantly going viral. Almost everything he does is viral, you know, and he's kind of carved a lane into, you know, the cameo appearance section and podcasting to where people want him, you know, because they know if they get him on their podcast, people are going to watch. And then he's got Charleston White on there. You know, it ain't much to say about Charleston White other than he's super controversial. And everybody, for the most part, you may not like what he's saying or how his delivery is, but a lot of times what he says is accurate, you know. So shout out to Charleston White. I'm interested to see if they gonna go viral and how this gonna be, you know what I mean? Shout out to them. I think they talking about P. Diddy, Cassie, and then they end up getting into it. So let's hear what they doing, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Danza Project.
Let me just say this, homie. Where was the outrage for and the support for Jonathan Majors, right? A black man who was running away from a white girl who attacked him. He pushed her away in self-defense. You know what black people say about that? He shouldn't have been with that white girl. Well, guess what? Cassie shouldn't have been with that billionaire who gave her $30 million for taking. She liked to use the same drugs he was using.
You know, it's crazy though. Like that Jonathan Majors situation, that was crazy. I don't know if y'all have been paying attention to that. Like, I watched it. So he was charged with all kind of domestic issues with this girl, and it came out there was a video of him running from her, and they ended up convicting him anyway of like assault, like some form of assault, like touching her when he was trying to get away from her. And it just kind of shows you it doesn't matter how big you get in entertainment. Like, if you're an African-American artist, like a woman, you know, especially like a Caucasian woman, they can't anytime, you know, claim that domestic violence or whatever, and the police and the court system, they gonna rock with them, you know, regardless of what happened. They still went ahead and they sided with her, which is crazy. And that made him try to spark up a relationship with Megan Good to try to, you know, get a better footing or a better look with the court of public opinion, you know. And because I think people kind of looking at him like, yo, like, you talking about you trying to be like the next Obama and you doing this for the black culture.
You know who that is? That's Martin Luther King's wife, Michelle Obama, Barack Obama's wife.
I know, I'm not, I shouldn't have gone out, I'm sorry.
Let me just lay it out for you, right? If I'm just gonna say this, my temper, my shit, my travel, blah, all that said, right? And I'm not saying I'm a great man.
You being with a white girl, you know, they ain't really gonna fly. So he ended up getting with Megan Good. I guess he figured that would kind of make things a little bit better, but it ended up backfiring on him, I think. People were like, yo, man, you only getting with Megan Good because she's a black girl and this is good PR. You know, you should have been with a person like that to begin with. It's how people were looking at it. But, you know, I don't know. I think Jonathan Majors is a clown, you know what I mean? My personal opinion, not just because of who, you know what I mean, his taste is in women, but just how he handled that situation. I think it was kind of clown-like, you know what I mean? It's just like, now you want to be with a black woman when you get into this, you know, it's kind of crazy. If you like white women, you like white women, bro. It is what it is, you know. But that situation, he's kind of reminded me of that, like, yo, like, that was kind of wild when Jonathan Majors got into that. And he's right, like, people were like, yo, he shouldn't have been with a white girl anyway, you know, and just like how the public opinion was, like, I feel like you be whatever who you want to be with, you know, but it's interesting that he brought that up. Shout out to Charleston.
She never, not once, called the police. Yeah. If you really trying to get away, you don't pack your bags, you leave the bag. But guess what? You want them Louis Vuitton bags. Yep. You want them watches. You want them diamonds. You want that shit he bought that you didn't buy. Right. So guess what? Ass whoopings come along with some shit.
That's real. That's what people don't talk
and it
about.
might not be ass whoopings. It might be verbal abuse or mental abuse. Yeah.
No. Man.
Yo, you know it's crazy. I just watched a movie with Jennifer Lopez called Enough, and it was about domestic violence. Very good movie, you know what I mean? I highly recommend people watching that. And she kind of got strong enough to fight back, so it's kind of interesting that he talked about stuff like this. As far as that the Cassie situation, I think he's got a point. It's like, yo, she's trying to get away, but then she grabs the bag, which allegedly has like $100,000 in it, and she's got his watch, which worth is like somewhere around like $50,000, and she's trying to get away. Like, why didn't she call the cops? But I would say this, like, when you dealing with somebody that's a billionaire, you know, I don't know, I haven't been like dealing with, you know what I'm saying, a girl that's like a billionaire, but you know, with the type of connections that he has, Diddy has, like, you couldn't even listen to stuff that Gene Deal talks about, you know, and it could tell you like just how intertwined Diddy is like with a lot of things. So she probably is like, yo, if I go to the police, if I say something, nothing's really gonna get done about it anyway, you know what I mean? Like, this dude can probably, if he felt like it, like, make me disappear. You never know what a person's going through in their mind. So it's like, yeah, they can clown the situation, but we don't really know what she was thinking about, you know what I mean? So shout out to Cassie. I'm glad she's safe. You know, you never know, you know what I mean? But yeah, they can have their opinions, but you know, we ain't in her shoes. But she did get like $30 million. So, you know, that's something, you know. So I don't know. Let's hear what he got to say.
Collard greenies.
Is it right or wrong? It ain't your business.
It ain't your business, babe.
It ain't your business.
Yeah, we not condoning, but don't act like it don't happen.
She took the $30 million and kept quiet.
For a long time.
She ain't saying nothing. So why everybody else saying something?
Crazy.
He didn't, at first, she never went to the police. All she wanted was to sue him. He didn't want to give her the money. So she went and revealed the secrets to get the money. Once she got the money. But at first he didn't. He was forced to pay.
But we was real.
That's why he sold it one day.
Okay, so
you think the feds leaked that video?
Yeah, I want to ask y'all about that in the comment section real quick. What do y'all think about that? Because it's like, yeah, she didn't go to the police. She sued him and she got the $30 million. She reviewed secrets to get the $30 million. You know, obviously people want to get paid, you know, but it wasn't really technically about justice. It was about getting paid. But I want to know what y'all think down in the comment section below. Do you think Charleston White is right on this, or do you think he's wrong? You know, like, it's kind of interesting. It's like, yeah, go to the police if somebody's abusing you and all of that. But instead, like, she went for the pockets. You know, but some people may feel like, yo, the best way to hurt somebody is the pockets. When you're dealing with somebody that's a billionaire, you know, 30 million, yeah, you're going to live comfortably. But, you know, at the same time, do they really pay for it? You know, I think a lot of things are starting to come down on Diddy, and a lot of people are starting to find out a lot, and I think this is a catalyst for it. But at the same time, it's like, yo, you wanted 30 million and not him locked up. Like, what's really the deal? And then you running away with the bag, you know what I mean? Like, so it, you know, Charleston White, I would say, can provoke thought. You know, whether or not you agree with him or not, he can, like, do that, you know? And I think this is what makes him a very interesting person to watch. Let's listen to what the rest of they got to say.
I'm right at the fair.
Dad, hold on, Dad, listen.
Man, I'm
now listen.
I'm not finna sit up talking to this nigga. He called me dad. So I'm gonna let y'all.
Let's call him up.
I'm gonna let y'all have this
call him up.
Now the mother. Hold on, now the
okay.
Now she got slapped up, beat up.
On camera.
On camera, right? Right?
Yeah.
That deserved it. It's my thoughts. It's how I feel as an American.
But why you? But that's.
I feel like that's. I feel like that as an American. I feel like that as an American.
You feel like he said too much when he said she deserved it?
No. Some people deserve their ass kick. Some women deserve a good ass kick. Listen, I used to tell. Listen, when
y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section below about that. I don't know, man. I don't think nobody deserve all the gruesome stuff that Diddy put her through, man. Like, I know you trying to go viral, Orlando Brown. I really ain't feeling that. You know what I'm saying? Let's listen to what else they saying.
You know, man.
You saying he
allegedly?
No, wait, he was talking about Unc.
Allegedly.
Yeah. No, I'm just thinking he's talking about something else. He's confusing me.
No, that's it.
Yeah, he's confusing me too.
Could be on niggas, right?
If need be. Sometimes it don't gotta be you. It don't gotta be you.
Man, this with the blood. Say, I'm finna go. I got a streaming with Aiden Ross to go do. I'm not finna stick with this. Say this.
You was caught, and I hate that.
Caught what?
Bitch ass trying to hit you with that bull.
Nobody called him.
But we don't want to talk about that.
Not necessarily. I mean, I think that your shoes are unwhite, and you're tripping out every time you walk in those shoes as Air Force Ones. And then you, it's cool, but I don't want people to walk into the barber shop. Slap my haircut. I was gonna beat that up.
I went to jail for killing the white man when I was a kid. So
and you
whatever,
threw cops and all kinds of
so whatever I got to deal with, I can deal
and
with.
that ass got the motherfucking brain.
I'm out on bond. Can you leave that case alone? That's an open case. I'm out on 2 felony bonds. Can you please quit talking about that?
That's real.
Unless you gonna let me get the gat.
No. See, that's what I'm saying.
I want to ask y'all a question though about Charleston White. How is he able to carry a firearm if he's on bond with 2 felony bonds? How is he like able to have a firearm? Like, I'm curious about that. You know what I mean? Because he been seen with it on him. You know, and normally, like, if it's like a rapper or something, they coming after him. So I don't know. Like, it's kind of interesting. I'm always curious about that. Y'all tell me what y'all think.
With some bullshit.
Don't do that, Orlando.
I want all the bullshit.
No, he done sat on real life.
I want all the bullshit.
With the line. Come on, homie.
I want all the bullshit.
He done come over here and give y'all the bullshit though, homie.
I want y'all.
I mean, you know, we gotta need the dough. We gotta work that out.
It ain't go sell.
Give me the motherfucking game.
See, you say, the thing is, you say things, right? The thing is, you say things out in public, and then you have people like Bow Wow responding, saying, this guy's crazy. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about that he's ever been with me. So why would you say that about Bow Wow if it wasn't true?
You give me a strap, I'm going strap.
Well, homie, this why they gotta think they crazy.
They can't do it, man.
Because between him and Jaguar Wright, they never sit down and have a serious conversation. It's always some theatrics to it. Mm-hmm. It's always some theatrics. So that's why you can't take what they saying for real, because it's always some theatrics. It's never a real conversational dialogue.
See, Charleston White, like, he trying to clown him, but he actually giving him some game right now. You know what I mean? Like, Orlando Brown, we know he been going viral. Jaguar Wright been going viral. Jaguar Wright, she been right about a lot of stuff. But you can even see it when DJ Academics was like reviewing the video of Jaguar Wright, some of the stuff she was saying in the interview. He was like, yo, I can't tell if she's joking, is she crazy, or is she telling the truth? They do have that, you know, that animated character, like when they saying stuff, and Charleston White's kind of letting them know, like, yo, we don't know if you like real or not, you know what I mean? Because everything you saying, we can't really take serious, because we don't know if you trolling or you being serious. So yeah, like he's setting them straight in a sense, but like he kind of clowning them, but he being real, you know, with him. And I don't think many people are really being real with Orlando Brown. He might see criticism from the comment section, or maybe somebody may add him, or he may see somebody popular reacting to something that he did. But that's real, to be able to tell him that, like, right in his face. You know what I mean? Like, salute to Charleston White for saying that, because sometimes people do need to know that. You know, shout out to him.
Oh, yeah, homie, no, come on, man.
Yeah, you're good.
So I called bullshit on everything.
Catch him outside of a motherfucking hotel.
I hear what
a
you're
hotel? Who was that? Soldier Boy, bitch ass. Who was that?
Yeah, he
catch my outside a hotel.
Try to.
Yeah, try to.
He stayed with a motherfucking strap though.
Maybe. You know, man.
You saying he
allegedly?
No, wait, he was talking about Unc.
Allegedly.
Yeah. No, I'm just thinking he's talking about something else. He's confusing me.
No, that's it.
Yeah, he's confusing me too.
Could be on niggas, right?
If need be. Sometimes it don't gotta be you. It don't gotta be you.
Man, this with the blood. Say, I'm finna go. I got a streaming with Aiden Ross to go do. I'm not finna stick with this. Say this.
You was caught, and I hate that shit.
Caught what?
Bitch ass trying to hit you with that bull.
Nobody called him
But
yet.
we don't want to talk about that.
That bullshit, bro. Say, listen.
He said he would have walked for you. He said he would have ran down on the floor.
You done admitted. You done admitted to being in ass by a Hollywood executive. You wouldn't fight nobody. You didn't admit to being in by a Hollywood executive. You wouldn't fight nobody. You didn't fight them out your ass. No, you didn't fight them out your ass in Hollywood. Tough ass. When they were trying to you, did you fight?
Cat Williams, did I stick in you?
When they were trying to you, did
Cat
you fight?
Williams, did I
When they were
stick
you, did you fight?
you?
Wait, so you stuck? Are you saying you stuck?
You have a son named Frankie.
Yeah, I know.
Do you have a son named Frankie? Do you have a son named Frankie? Do you have a son and Frankie?
Since you would have fought that nigga hit me, did you fight niggas who?
Only thing that looks good to you
No, don't try to switch up now. Listen, did you fight them executives that were trying to
beat up.
Did you fight? I was free.
Shot out. You got shot.
I'd rather get beat up than Marco. I'd rather get now Marco. I was that and now
He'll be out.
Did you listen? You got. I'd much rather get hit upside the head than get in the head.
Danielle.
No, listen. You got.
He said no.
You got.
Danielle.
You admitted it though.
You gave me good.
No. You got.
You gave me good.
You in Hollywood since you were 5, so I know you couldn't keep that got your ass when you were 5, boy. And your mama them left you by yourself. Your mama them left you by yourself with them Disney white folks, and them white folks went to on you, and you trying to act.
I feel it. I'm hearing it. Time out.
Yeah, we might.
Let me cut
time this
Can I get 1 second? I want the mic. 1 second. 1 second. Are you running? Are you running?
Who's running what?
Are you running when he's at it? Are you feel? Do you feel too much? It's a run.
I left him.
He was as a child, homie. That's why he keep bringing up
you
this
with
shit.
2 kids.
That's why he keep bringing it up. The Muslim and a 14-year-old. He is this been and he can't take it. All these been to Hollywood.
You have a lot of
all of them. Raven Simone. The earlier they went in. I ain't been to Hollywood yet. I'm trying to get in though. But I'm trying to get in without getting.
I tried to give you daddy because you got 2 kids.
Say, homie,
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Homie, homie, listen.
I see it.
Homie, this running from that darkness. That's why he bring it up and talking in parables.
It's a deflection.
I ain't never been f***ing. I don't know how the lights go out. I don't know how the lights go out when your ass get pushed in. But you're going into some darkness.
Jamie Foxx.
But you're going into some darkness, especially if you didn't want it.
Here
So what done
Jamie
happened, homie? They
Foxx.
done went to Hollywood at such an early age in life. Man, they been on these babies in Hollywood. That's why you don't send your kids to Disney.
Here come Jamie.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Nobody ever really pressed Orlando Brown like that. You know, I've never seen it. Like, he said a lot of like wild things like on anybody, you know what I mean, different people's podcasts. But I've never seen somebody like press him like this. You know, so it's kind of interesting. Maybe this is what's needed, you know what I mean? Like, get somebody like Charleston White in the room with, you know, Orlando Brown to ask him like the real questions, like, yo, like, why is this okay with you? I don't know. Shout out to Charleston White, man. He seemed like he keeping it real so far.
Jamie Foxx.
Keep drinking. Drink that shit away. Drink that pain away.
Here come Jamie
Man, mask that pain.
Have you?
Mask that pain. You can't be
Jamie
sober.
Foxx.
I understand that.
Orlando, with all
We
the
ain't
shit
coming
that
for
you
all
said, with all the shit that you said in all these interviews and anything that you've ever gone in front of, anytime you were ever in front of a mic, have you ever had the opportunity, based on these things you said, to go to therapy and sit in therapy?
Bro, the only thing that I could do is, you know, I could say, here come Jamie Foxx. You know, you can't see the crack.
You were in my house, right? Smoking meth.
Who?
Masking that pain.
You were in my house smoking meth. I told you not to, right? Why are you smoking meth? Are you doing it to mask the pain? After all the times I told you not to do it, why did you do it?
They turn that pain into a sick pleasure.
Raven Simone made you do
as
it.
the man, you know, the trans world that we live in, bro. The trans world that we live in, it's cool to.
I don't live in no trans world.
Nah, bro. Did y'all just hear what he just said? He just said that Orlando Brown was in his house smoking meth and he told him not to. So all the rumors about this dude Orlando Brown being on drugs, and some people are fighting the rumors and saying it's not true, he's just acting. I think some of it is he's acting, but I mean, dude just verified that he's been doing drugs, bro. He's on meth. That stuff is dangerous, bro. You know, so I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section below. As far as the Danza Project, I think they doing good, bro. Having Charleston White and Orlando Brown on there. I think he's got a 2-hour interview that's going to drop soon with Orlando Brown. Maybe he'll end up dropping it in parts. That's what I would do. Drop it in parts and then end up dropping the interview later, you know. But to have access to Orlando Brown and to do an interview with him, you know he ain't gonna do nothing but keep going viral. And I think this video is already close to 1 million views. So shout out to them, the Danza Project. Shout out to Charleston White. Y'all gotta think, like, even though Charleston White lost multiple different YouTube channels, multiple different Instagram accounts, Twitter accounts, he's still able to, you know, support himself and do very well interviewing, you know, and doing shows and, you know, speaking and doing stuff like that, different speaking engagements, you know what I mean? So shout out to him. He keeping it real for the most part. You know, he's not deviating from himself. I thought he wouldn't really press Orlando Brown like that, but he did. You know, he talked about some things that I think people were kind of curious about. You know, so shout out to Charleston White. Shout out to Orlando Brown for doing the interview. You know, we'll end up seeing what Danza Project has to come. The link is in the description in the comment section below. You know what I mean? I'm also going to go ahead and link the video. Shout out to everybody. You know what I mean? I'm out. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Peace.